Welcome back to our channel. Today we've got something a bit different for you. A blend of culture, money, and some world records. You guessed it, we're diving into the most expensive books ever created. And no, it's not 50 Shades of Grey or even the Bible. For a book to fetch millions of dollars, it typically needs to be penned by a renowned author, cover a controversial or significant topic, and be centuries old. Like fine wine, books tend to grow more valuable as they age. Some of the earliest editions of the most famous books are still around today. It's impossible to pinpoint a single book as the most important or relevant because there are so many influential works. However, there are a few manuscripts that have had a profound impact on shaping our modern world, and today they're worth a fortune. These treasures can be found in some of the largest and most prestigious libraries around the globe. This list might look very different if the Great Library of Alexandria hadn't been destroyed, or if the Nazis had valued works beyond just their own. On a positive note, the books we do have today are truly priceless, preserving history for future generations. Let's hope we continue to safeguard these literary gems for years to come, as some books are invaluable. iPads and Kindles are fantastic tools for minimalists, digital nomads, and even the environment. But let's face it, there's something undeniably luxurious and special about holding a physical book. So without further ado, let's dive into the world's most expensive books, learn about the authors behind them, and explore why they're valued at such astronomical prices. If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us on Instagram, where we believe information is power, and we're giving it to you for free. And hey, feel free to bookmark this video. It's the digital version of a physical bookmark. J.K. Rowling first on our list is one of the most famous female authors in history, J.K. Rowling. She's not only the creator of the beloved Harry Potter series, but also one of the first authors to reach billionaire status. Her books hold the title of the best-selling series of all time, and she's earned numerous world records and accolades for her achievements. One of her most valuable works is The Tales of Beedle the Bard, a children's book featured in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. In the book, it's given to Hermione Granger as a gift from Dumbledore. What makes this particular edition so valuable is its rarity. There are only 7 copies of The Tales of Beedle the Bard in existence, each handwritten by Rowling herself. One of these, the Moonstone edition, was sold at auction for an astounding $3.98 million, with the proceeds donated to charity, a move that perfectly captures J.K. Rowling's generous spirit. At this price, the book became the most expensive work of modern literature, adding another record to Rowling's long list of achievements. But beyond the price tag, the limited edition copies were specially given to individuals who played key roles in the Harry Potter series. Treatise on Fruit Trees. Next up is a truly remarkable and practical book, Treatise on Fruit Trees by owner Louis to Imelda Maull. One of the most significant works in its field, this book's first edition, dating back to 1768, features 181 full-page engravings and was written in collaboration with the renowned Donna Mistura native Fass. Even though it may not seem exciting to everyone, growing and maintaining fruit trees is no simple task. It requires skill and deep knowledge, and this book continues to provide invaluable guidance for gardeners today. What makes this edition so special is its 18th century wisdom. The first edition, bound in beautiful red Moroccan leather with gold lining, is estimated to be worth between $65,000 and $4.5 million. While that may seem like a hefty price tag for a book about fruit trees, the value lies in the rare 5-volume set, filled with detailed illustrations and text by the author. We turn the pages to a true masterpiece of history and modernism, the Gutenberg Bible. This book holds a special place in history as the first major book printed using mass-produced movable metal type in Europe, marking the dawn of the printing press. Printed by Johannes Gutenberg himself in Mainz, Germany, around 1450, the Gutenberg Bible is not just a religious text, it is the very beginning of the mass production of books. This fact alone makes the value of the Gutenberg Bible skyrocket to several million dollars. Out of the original copies, only 49 have survived to this day, and one of them was sold for $4.9 million in 1987. While it's challenging to place a price on the Bible, given its significance as a holy book, The rarity of one of the first ever printed versions certainly makes it incredibly valuable. Interestingly, Gutenberg's Bible was one of the first books he printed, and today there are an estimated 2.5 billion copies of the Bible in over 2,000 languages, ensuring that its words reach people across the globe. The Gutenberg Bible can be admired in prestigious locations like the New York Public Library, the Library of Congress in Washington, and 13 other countries, including the Vatican. It remains a priceless relic of both religious and printing history. William Shakespeare. Next on our list is a true literary treasure, William Shakespeare's Comedies, Histories, and Tragedies, published in 1623. Shakespeare, one of the most renowned and influential writers in the world, helped shape the English language and culture. His iconic works like Romeo and Juliet and Hamlet are universally known, but he authored many other plays across a range of genres: comedy, history, and tragedy. This particular edition, known as the First Folio, is considered one of the most important books ever published in the English language. Back in the 17th century, only a limited number of copies were printed, and tragically, only about a third of them have survived to the present day. The surviving copies are now carefully preserved in libraries where they can be viewed and studied by the public. One of these rare copies was sold for an incredible $6.16 million at an auction in 2001, bought by Microsoft co-founder Paul Allen. When it was first published, though, one copy was sold for just £1, the equivalent of about £169 today. Now, these surviving folios are among the most valuable books in history, a crazy jump in value over the centuries, underscoring Shakespeare's enduring legacy. Geoffrey Chaucer. Next up is the Canterbury Tales by Geoffrey Chaucer, a true gem in the world of literature, valued at an astounding $7.5 million. Written between 1387 and 1400, this collection of 24 stories, spanning over 17,000 lines, is composed in Middle English and remains one of the most important works of medieval literature. The tales follow a group of pilgrims traveling from London to Canterbury to visit the shrine of St. Thomas. Thomas Becket at Canterbury Cathedral, offering a fascinating glimpse into medieval society. Only 12 copies of the Canterbury Tales were originally made, and one of these rare copies was sold for $7.5 million at auction in 1998. This particular copy has quite a history. It was first purchased by the first Earl Fitzwilliam for just £6 in 1776, then passed down through generations before eventually being sold for millions. The value of this book is no surprise given its massive influence on English literature. And if you're into books and audiobooks, we highly recommend visiting alex.com/freebook, where you can sign up for a free audiobook. Many in our community love listening while driving or working out. And with that, we've reached the end of our list of the most expensive books. While most of these incredible works are unique copies owned by private collectors or prestigious institutions, we can all agree on one thing: they hold immense historical and literary value. As we wrap up this journey through some of the rarest and most valuable books, we'd love to hear from you. Are you more of a book reader or a movie watcher when it comes to these iconic stories? Drop your answer in the comments below.